Two. Hello, YouTube. It's fans without filler. Are we recording?
Yes, bro. You
Oh,
you was
beautiful,
fine. You was
beautiful.
fine, bro. I didn't even say anything.
Listen,
You was talking for
did
three
you
seconds. I didn't
start?
say anything. What do you think?
Chill, bro. Chill, chill, chill.
Too cold, Emma.
Hey, YouTube. We're back from a 8 month hiatus. How long it was? That felt like 8 months. I ain't gonna lie. This 8 months were sweet bliss. But we're
Cap.
back. Jabari, bro. You had fun, bro. You had fun not editing a video.
Yeah.
Well, you want more videos edited, bro?
Bro, you have videos post, don't you?
Hello, YouTube, and we're back, man. It's
A lot.
2023, man. And we came with a banger for you, man. It started off as a joke, but we were just thinking about the videos. At first, this was supposed to be what verses could Attack on Titan solo, or like who could survive the rumbling. And Fiji jokingly said Spy Family like Loid Forger, and I was in a shower, right? I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, and I'm like, hold up, could Loid Forger really like not Lloyd? Yeah, can Loid Forger really stop the rumbling? And I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he can. I think there's stipulations. I think up to a certain point he can, but we'll get there when we get there. Loid Forger, in my mind, can stop the rumbling. Let's get to it. Fiji, take us away.
Bro, Loid Forger, manipulator, master manipulator. That's all I gotta say on that, for real, for real. Better
Video
than Aaron.
over.
Okay.
Better
So,
manipulate over Aaron is kind of crazy, bro. I received what was going to happen as a child, bro, and pushed his father to do that shit, bro. This nigga is a demon from beyond his time, bro.
okay. So, the thing with that is like Aaron's. I don't even want to say Aaron's a master manipulator. It's kind of like having the answers to a test. He just didn't fail the test. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
I will hope not if you're cheating, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
had it. Like he had the answers to the test. So like. Aaron should be straight. Not like Aaron. Aaron's not like not those guys. Who almost cursed. Like Light, Lelouch, the guy from Tomodachi Game, Island Koji. He not on no manipulating stuff like that. He had the answer to the test, and he was like, "Yeah, this about right."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Wow, man. This season, man, you just.
I
But
mean, the
how
way
far
I,
did? Okay, go ahead,
uh,
go ahead, gang. Go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say the way I see it going down, but if you want to go on how far, but the way I see it going down is Lloyd would probably hang back for a little bit, gather intel on some random commander in the military. And this is if we're starting like day one, right?
Yeah.
Day one Attack on Titan. He's gonna be gathering intel on the military. By the time Aaron's even enlisted, it probably starts right after the Titans break down the wall, like in character. That's when the investigation would start. I feel like
Okay,
that's
so
when
we
he
can.
would be assigned.
So we'd be like Lloyd it'd be like Lloyd is a spy from another country. Like you know how Marley sent
Yeah,
Annie, all them like okay, so this other country, they're close ties with Marley, they send Lloyd over. Boom.
there we go. That's our situation. So Lloyd is gonna spy on the military in general. By the time Aaron's in there, he's probably gonna have enough intel where he can like uh, put a mask on and pretend to be just about any commanding officer he wants.
Yeah.
So there's really like just it all just comes down to like whoever he needs to talk to, he can probably pretend to be them without an issue. Or pretend to be someone who they would be willing to share information with without an issue. I
It's
don't think he'd have a problem gathering intel.
it's crazy because like his disguise game is so on point that like
Just a little too
he
on
he, he
point, bro.
can,
I don't know how he does that, bro.
oh god, like he puts a mask on, he looks exactly like these folks.
One minute,
But
man, bro. One man.
at least with that, I don't necessarily see it going that far. Just because Spy Family, they have the technology to do it, and he has like a real good support system. So like he has a whole country's government behind him. So like even like the time where he took Anya to the castle just because she wanted to, because it's his daughter, blase blase. He couldn't have done that just because he's Loid Forger. I mean, he probably could have done. It probably would have took longer, but I think it'd be better off if he were just to pop in as Lloyd. He wouldn't say his name's Loid Forger, blah 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 blah. But he'd come off as like he'd pretend to be someone else, just using his face. You get what I'm saying? Good talk. Good talk.
Wouldn't Aaron know what happened though? Since he know the future and shit.
Can
Uh,
Aaron see the future or can Aaron see his future?
It doesn't matter.
that
He'll know what
He
happened.
can
Like,
see the future of Attack Titan
yeah,
specifically. If
that's
he
what
can
I.
only see if okay, so here's my thing. If I can see the future of me having a conversation with Mikasa,
Mhm.
but that Mikasa is actually fucking Lloyd, I'm not gonna know that even in my head.
the thing is, I'm saying he can see the future, see what happens to him. He can just help himself out. Like he's the reason his dad took the thing in the first place. He talked his dad out of it. He could do something for
Yeah, but that
himself.
was only because his dad was also an Attack Titan. It's
Yeah,
not like he can manipulate Lloyd like that.
I'm
yeah.
saying he's himself. Like like he said, say you're talking to Mikasa. You know your future self knows that Mikasa. That's not Mikasa. You could
How does he know that
first.
though?
But that's what I'm saying. It all depends on if Lloyd fumbles, but
Yeah,
Lloyd
yeah,
doesn't
okay.
fumble.
Yeah, Lloyd doesn't.
I also have a question. Aaron, we're talking about as Aaron is easy to manipulate. Aaron is like the most stubborn and headstrong person in the verse. It's been plenty of times that people told Aaron not to do something. He's like, no, I have to do this, or this is my way and my way only. I don't think that Lloyd will be able to just easily just con him or manipulate what he needs out of him that easily. I think it
I
would
don't.
be a lot
I
more
don't.
technical than that.
I don't
I
think
think you have
Lloyd
to kill him.
necessarily needs to manipulate Aaron that early on. I think he could get away with manipulating people close to Aaron if it's
Yeah,
early enough.
like especially like Armin, beginning of the season, beginning of the series, Armin is real. Like he's a real pushover. I think that's the whole Armin character development thing. Is he goes from being a real pushover to being like his own man. You get what I'm saying?
Also,
So
He's a pushover to me.
characters like Levi can be reasoned with,
uh
and Levi, especially early on, could easily take care of Aaron if he had to, and I don't think he'd have a problem doing that either if it was for the better of, his country and all that,
uh
or humanity.
so yeah, wait, is this a freaking is Lloyd making it through Attack on Titan, or is this a freaking is
Lloyd
Lloyd?
cancels Attack on Titan after 2 seasons.
I think okay. So here's that thing. Here's the thing.
Ooh.
That's a hot take. That's
What
hot. I,
season two? Hell no.
Ooh.
I
Three
have no
seasons.
shot. He stopped all that.
What happened in season two? I can't remember.
That's
that's
when
the Reiner.
Reiner and Bertolt were
Yeah,
confirmed as Titans.
Um, yeah,
I think
yeah,
after that shit kind of hits the fan. I think he would have to stop Aaron like literally season one. Like before Andy got discovered as a Titan. After that it's kind of like the motion were
No,
already kind of set towards
he doesn't
that
have a
point.
I
but
still disagree.
but at that point he doesn't necessarily have a reason to.
The entire time Lloyd is working with,
Ooh.
or the entire time Aaron's working with the military, and like anytime before he goes solo, he's pretty much right next to Levi at all times. And again, Levi I really think is like the big like Levi could eliminate Aaron, no
Yeah,
issue.
100%.
And Levi can be reasoned with. So if he has enough intel on Aaron, which he will have by especially that's all the way until like 3 seasons into the anime. That
But
he's with them. Aaron doesn't go off on his own until season 4.
yeah,
Um, so I really don't see any issues. At the scene where Levi or Armin's burnt to a crit spoilers. Armin's burnt up on the rooftop.
no,
Levi's ready to kill Aaron right there.
yeah.
So if he had intel that already said, "Oh, you might want to keep an eye on him. He's up to some shady shit," which Lloyd would, I don't see him having an issue getting that information. Then it doesn't even matter. I feel like Levi would. That's just another reason for Levi to end him right there. I think that scene would be the end of Attack on Titan.
But the thing is, what reason does Lloyd have to do that? I mean, okay, so you can sit there and be like, and I think Lloyd, the advantage that Lloyd has over Bertolt, Andy, and Reiner as a spy coming over is that at least early in the series, Lloyd, he's kind of like not stubborn in the fashion, but like he's going to get the job done regardless, right? So like, I think he could beginning of the season, like you said, he probably could end it once he realized that he actually. Yeah, he probably could end it before, but he wouldn't have a reason to because his whole mission would be to bring the Attack Titan back, wouldn't it be? Bring the Attack Titan back to Marley.
Are you saying
Whoever
he's from Marley? I had Lloyd as like kind of an outside figure,
I have
just
an outside
trying
figure.
to stop the rumbling. But I think by season 3, Aaron's already shown signs of kind of being on some crazy nutty.
But even like, for us to get to that
Sorry, I
rumbling
can't
part,
say that. Sorry.
but
Crazy
for us to
nutty
get,
stuff.
Hey, gotta bleep that, bro. It's fine.
oh god, But for us to get to the rumbling, like no one knows about the rumbling until freaking damn near season four.
It happens. Nobody
Aaron,
knows until it happens, bro.
yeah, it's kind of like hush hush. It's like what is Aaron playing? Like after he leaves, and it's like you hear rumors of it, but it's not like hey,
Rumble.
it's not like he's walking around season one like yeah, you know, I'm gonna kiss what's her name again? Historia. I'm gonna kiss Historia's hand, bro. And after that, man, I'm gonna leave my foot on the world type beat. It's not like he's going out there yelling it out. It's kind of hush hush. Like he doesn't even know it until he kisses Historia's hand, and then he gets all that information. So I think it's so unless I feel like this. Lloyd can
Also,
probably go ahead.
oh
Go
my
ahead. Go ahead.
god, if Lloyd's in the room, which I feel like he would be,
Oh yeah,
when
we
Aaron
can
kisses his hands, Lloyd would pick up on that. I feel like
pick on his, pick up on his
the
transition.
like the facial
Yeah,
feature,
he
like
Yeah,
wasn't
there's a
subtle. He wasn't subtle when,
you
that
see
happened, bro.
Aaron freak out, or
We
you
all did,
literally
bro. It
see Aaron
wasn't.
freak out, and you're like, why? And then later on, we find out why. Lloyd would know right then that something just happened.
he knows something would happen, but like
He won't
Aaron
know
wasn't
what.
telling
He won't know what
anybody. He
happened. Yeah,
wouldn't.
he
He
won't know
wouldn't know
what
what.
happened. He knew something
I
happened. He don't know
think
what happened.
I genuinely think Lloyd could, but for it to get to Lloyd, for it to get to the point where like Lloyd has to know something, it'd have to be to the point where Aaron got started getting radical. Like after the whole Marley invasion and after the whole Marley invasion fiasco, is I think would probably be the best time for Lloyd to start, and there'd be genuine reason for him to do so without him just like jumping out because like no one knows anything up until that point.
I suppose. I think at the very least, Lloyd would be suspicious of him almost the entire time.
I mean, he'd have to have
And Lloyd
caution
would
about him.
already be looking. Yeah, Lloyd would already be looking into him as soon as he became a Titan, anyway.
He'd have to have caution him just because he's a Titan.
Yeah.
Now, but how do you think like so? At what point do you think Lloyd would have to be to stop the Titans to stop the rumbling? I think yeah. At what point do you think he'd have to be at?
We mean what point? Like,
Like, at what point can like Lloyd not stop the rumbling at all, or yeah, or like save the world at this point because that's what Lloyd's mission is at this point, save the world, I guess. At what point could Lloyd not save the world?
when he kisses the ring, because at that point, Aaron knows what's going on, what's going to happen to him.
But I think you can give him
I think
leeway.
he
Like
can get. I think it happens after that. I think he's got more room than that.
I think he has
It's-
probably until the rumbling starts, like the actual rumbling starts. I think he probably has until then. After that, he's kind of. But up until that point, I think he should be fine. Simply because, like we said, Lloyd is a master of disguise, so he should be able to. Like I said, once Aaron goes AWOL and like comes back and like even after Aaron does his whole thing to Marley, his whole Marley fiasco, everybody looking at Aaron like everyone locks Aaron up. And they're like, "Yo, this kid's he's off the wall right now."
I think at any point where Levi is my big guy, and I'm gonna keep going back to him because Mikasa. I think the only two ways Lloyd doesn't do it is because one, Lloyd can't convince Aaron. I know that, and Lloyd can't convince Mikasa to kill Aaron. That's why I keep going back to Levi because Levi's the only one I know for sure that could do it. At any point where Levi is still or Aaron's still in the military, Levi's always there, right with him. I just don't see a situation where like if Levi, the only way Lloyd can't stop him is if Levi's out the picture. So it would have to be post like when he gets like fucked up by the Beast Titan and shit. Well, not the Beast Titan, but
isn't that when he what's his name explodes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you can say Beast Titan, yeah. Beast Titan Part 3, 2, whatever fight that is. Just not which fight is that. Good talk, bro.
And I think that's when it's a lost cause.
Aaron. I'm keeping it sex. I really don't see Lloyd stopping Aaron, bro.
Why don't you see Lloyd stop?
Let's just glossly go with which method is he stopping Aaron with.
I think he could, cause they have guns. Like I think he can go. I think he can kill Aaron. I think.
Blicky.
At a certain point,
I'm not saying Lloyd kills Aaron. I'm not saying Lloyd can kill Aaron. I'm saying Lloyd can convince Levi to kill Aaron.
I think Lloyd can kill Aaron. I think because they have snipers. Quick skill Gabby. Lloyd is a better shot than Gabby.
Lloyd is not Gabby, bro. He's not him.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Wow. Titan powers are we've seen them leave a stab right in his neck and almost cut off his knee. And Ron is still
Aaron got his
transforming. They're
head
like,
shot off.
get that.
If Gabby can shoot his head off, I'm pretty sure Levi. I mean, yeah, if Gabby can shoot his head off,
Lloyd
I'm
is
pretty sure
not
Lloyd can.
Gabby, bro. Stop playing with Gabby like that, bro. Put some respect on
My fault,
Gabby's
bro.
name,
My
bro.
fault. My
Wait,
fault. Phase Gabby. Phase Gabby, bro.
No, Lloyd has a pretty nasty like shot too, though.
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah, he probably not. He's probably he can.
But is he a confirmed sniper though?
Yeah, he's an expert marksman.
He's expert a lot of
For
things, bro.
real, bro.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
top
bro.
he top tier spy, bro. That's why you put him on a job.
What a jack of all trades.
Bro, he threw a pipe in it. He threw a pipe, bro, and it bounced off the wall and hit somebody, bro, and knocked the thug down, bro.
You sure that's not Tom and Jerry physics?
Bro, Lloyd has a collateral. Lloyd has a collateral to his name. Show me Gabby's collateral.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Leroy Jenkins. Yo, Lloyd's kind of nutty.
But like,
I don't know. Me personally, I don't see Lloyd trying to stop possible
Again.
stopping Aaron.
My claim was never that Lloyd could beat Aaron in a fight anyway. My claim was that Lloyd could gather enough information to where he could convince Levi to stop him.
I think both are possible. Like, if we seen Gabby do, okay, so let's say, like we said, the whole time Lloyd's in the military, right? Lloyd's in the military, you know, he's doing his investigation, whatever. You can say he's a pretend Yakerist, or maybe he's not. But at a point where he can get to a point where once he realizes Aaron is off the wall, he's like, Aaron has too much power, he gets sniped his head off. Only reason he survived Gabby sniping his head off was because Zeke decided he wanted to play freaking baseball.
Maybe they do it again when he gets sniped again. So what happened there? What's your
He
pre-start the
can do it,
rumble, bro? What's your pre-start the rumble? Because that's like,
What's it called? You said pre-start the rumble?
what you snipe early and this rumble still start because
But remember, there's a point where they're
Didn't the
purposely
runway only start because his head got caught?
yeah, because his head got caught. But that's just because Zeke and Aaron just happened to be each other at the same time. There's a point in time where they're purposely keeping Zeke away from Aaron. For a good portion of the story, for a good portion, they have once Zeke gives himself up, they're like, we're keeping you away from Aaron for a reason. Because we know Aaron's going to come to you. And the only reason they don't kill Aaron is because, you know, at that point everyone's gathered enough. Everyone fuck with Aaron to that point. Everyone messes with Aaron to the point where they're like, we're going to try not to kill you. Like Makasa's like, we're going to try not to kill you. But Lloyd, as a third party, doesn't have that same affection for Lloyd. It doesn't have that same affection for Aaron. And with his ability to disguise himself as pretty much anybody, and his marksmanship, he should be able to be a regular guy and quick scope.
nice.
Phase Lloyd, bro. Phase Lloyd.
Phase Folger.
Phase Folger.
Oh yeah, what's that scene where the guy's running away and he like shoots the dog's about to get him and it looks like he's about to shoot the dog, but he just shot something off of the dog.
He shot the dog
mid jump.
He shot the dog's book bag off the bomb off him.
Oh yeah, the bomb off the dog by shooting the strap on the backpack while the dog was jumping. Gabby's not doing that.
Oh, you're gonna
Bro, stop playing for Gabby's name, bro.
Because we even see her
Gabby's
do it.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll race ball, bro.
Chill, bro. Just know, bro. Gabby get aim. Gabby got like plot armor. Gabby got like plot armor aim.
Because I'm pretty sure he does it like in a way that
100%. No, I'm not saying. If Lloyd can do it, Gabby can do it. If Gabby can do it, I'm pretty sure Lloyd can do it. Yeah,
That's
Gabby
the crazy part about it.
Now Gabby be hitting these tricks out like the.
they're like in the heat of battle too.
That's what I'm saying.
Nutty.
I'm shoot fighting Titans. You shoot fighting bro getting off a dog, bro. I mean a little different perspective, right?
I mean, like he'd have to kill Aaron before Aaron get Titan. He'd have to catch Aaron slipping. So like it'd have to be he just have to catch Aaron slipping. And the only way I could see Aaron like precogging this would be if Aaron was talking to Mikasa and Mikasa had a glint, like Lloyd had the gun had a glint, and then like it hit Mikasa's eye, and like he saw the reflection of like, but it had to be something crazy like that. But 9 times out of 10, if it's before Aaron turns into a Titan, or before,
I also got to add, you got to make sure Mikasa's not there because Ackerman genes are just something different entirely. So Mikasa got to be completely out of the picture whenever Lloyd's going to take that shot.
But I mean, even with that, he could get like Kifiji was saying, Levi is reasonable. And even like I don't
Yeah,
necessarily,
Levi's reasonable. Mikasa's not.
but that's the
Mikasa
thing.
is Aaron's
Well,
original
I
bodyguard.
said he couldn't convince Mikasa.
But
I knew that from the beginning.
he
Well,
doesn't he
he
doesn't
probably
he,
could convince Mikasa, and Mikasa wouldn't
uh
care.
so the,
Mikasa's whole personality is Aaron to the literal end, bro. So it's you're not going to change her.
but he doesn't have to stop him because as long as he gets Levi, if he gets Levi on his side, then he can if he gets Levi on his side, then he can get Levi to at least handle Mikasa. Levi doesn't have to kill Mikasa. He can hold her off while he does his job. But there's also a series of time in which Aaron's just away from everybody. He's with the Jaeger. He's with the Jaegers, in which Mikasa's not there, Levi's not there, Armor's not there. It's just him and the Jaegers. And at that
Also,
point, he could quick so where he could disguise himself and kill him, assassinate Aaron.
Levi, Lloyd could easily convince Levi by just, even if he can't convince Levi as himself, he could put on Erwin's mask and convince Levi no problem.
So the ghost of Erwin.
Well, no, like I said, he could. But I was saying early, he would have the information early on. Obviously, once Erwin's dead, and it wouldn't make sense to do that.
But like I'm saying,
I don't
so
think the Hunter they gonna go. I ain't gonna hold you. Levi probably knows the Hunter a little too well. I don't think he's gonna be able to pull off a whole Iron thing on Levi.
Show me a feat that says Lloyd couldn't.
Lloyd
Lloyd's never
What is
fumbled with a
happening?
disguise bag.
Lloyd has never fun with a disguise bag. I'm not gonna hold you. And he's. I think the first
You can
episode.
disguise yourself as one way, but you completely portraying a person correctly and knowing them down to the T is a different thing as well.
If Lloyd has the information on Erwin and all that, because again, I'm saying Lloyd would be here from the day that the wall got broken down. Lloyd would have that information. He'd be
That's
able to do it.
true. But Levi also known Levi for God knows how many years. He was
But
basically
I
like his
mean,
father.
I'm just saying, Lloyd would have the intel on Erwin by that point. He would have known both of them for years.
Brothers everywhere at
And
one
that
sense.
I said Lloyd would be here since the wall broke down. That was
Yeah,
the situation we all
yeah,
agreed on.
yeah, that's
Lloyd would be in the ranks for just as long as any of them were.
And if that's the case, he might not necessarily have to put on a disguise. He could just build
Exactly, he'd be one of them by that point.
At that
he could
point,
just get in deep.
He could get in deep and have a rapport with him.
Pause.
It'd be like I said, I think Lloyd could. There had to be a way, like I said, unless Aaron's in Titanfall. But even with that situation, he'd know how to use ODM gear. He'd probably take out Aaron himself. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Like I said, maybe I was a little
Yeah, unless you're accurate enough.
But like, he'd have enough pull in the ranks to, at least in this situation, he'd have enough pull in the ranks.
That's nice. Bring good outro.
Yeah, guys, this started off as a joke. This is kind of a video, but it started off as a joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. And me and Fiji, like we just had this conversation, like before the video started. We were like, we're doing a video on this because like it was a little fun video, y'all. It was a little fun video, y'all. Yeah, y'all, just follow fans that I feel. Follow us on TikTok. Jabbar will be uploading on TikTok anytime he feels like it.
Cool.
And bye.